Star Wars Theory recently did a live stream breaking down a speech from Dave Filoni. This speech was made in 2016 after the release of The Force Awakens. Star Wars Theory's response is very interesting and completely validates the previous 7 videos of calling him a Disney shill. Let's break it down.
We haven't done a movie for 10 years, and here comes a Star Wars film, and here comes Rey. And what is it? Is it Panic in the Streets? Oh my gosh, a female lead in a Star Wars movie. Well, too bad. Oh well. Maybe there are more coming. I don't know.
Dave Filoni is exactly what's wrong with Disney. Shaming people for not liking Rey. I have nothing against strong woman characters. There are plenty in Star Wars. Rey is just a bad character.
Impresses everybody in the audience. She goes up with Kylo Ren. She punks him right away. Like he's supposed to be this great guy, wiped out all these people. I don't know. She took that lightsaber and was like, I'm going to take you out. And she did. And I'm all for it. And she looks strong.
The Force doesn't work like that. You don't pick up a lightsaber for the first time and beat Kylo Ren. Anyone who thinks that is good writing should be banned from Star Wars. Star Wars Theory is a total shill. For 6 months, he's been pushing Disney Star Wars on his channel. He knows the sequel trilogy is bad, but pretends it's good for shill reasons.
This is how it works for me. Like, for me, I don't really consider Luke's arc to be in The Last Jedi. I just don't. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that, you know? And that's just what makes me happy. I tried for the last 4 years to really, really be gung-ho about the sequels and, really push them a lot. And I did that because I wanted to be supportive and positive and, not give in to pessimism. But now that it's all said and done and it's over, I don't like the story, and I don't think those things are really true to Star Wars.
This confirms everything I've been saying about Star Wars Theory. He is a very knowledgeable Star Wars fan. He is aware of all the flaws, but he doesn't embrace the dark side. Instead, he chooses to shill for Disney. He has knowingly pushed the sequel trilogy for the last 6 months, but when given a chance to say something about Kathleen Kennedy...
This is all Kathleen Kennedy's fault, I'm telling you. I don't know, again, dude, I've never met Kathleen Kennedy. All I've seen are some interviews with her, and I mean, how much can you gather from that?
He won't say anything bad about Kathleen Kennedy. Nothing.
But it's just, there's just so much negativity that comes with it too, you know? When you've got the biggest Star Wars channel in the world, 2.5 million subs just about, you can imagine how many eyes are on you. And this is something that I was blind to. I was just being very humble, and I'm like, no. But it's true, man. There's, not everyone's going to like you, and some people are very nasty. And so, eventually I was it December 26th, I got some photos of my fiance sent to me with like a red X through it.
When you have the biggest Star Wars channel in the world, you can demand the sequel trilogy be retconned, and people will listen.
Yeah, I'd be much happier if George were in charge. Dave Filoni. George is gone.
He says he'd be happy with Dave Filoni in charge. Filoni is a light side SJW bitch. He shouldn't be in charge of anything.
It's a strong future for Star Wars. Our force for women characters, strong women characters, intelligent women characters of all description. It won't just stop with 2 movies. It's something we're dedicated to for the foreseeable future.
This is an example of everyday politics. Rip on Kathleen Kennedy for being horrible and support someone like Dave Filoni, who is the lesser of 2 evils, but will basically push the same political bullshit in Star Wars. Dave Filoni is a guy who thinks Rey taking out Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens with no experience is acceptable writing. So essentially, Star Wars Theory is still shilling for Disney, whether he's pro-Kathleen Kennedy or pro-Dave Filoni.
There's a lot of whack stuff going on, really shady stuff going on from like big companies towards me and like people, and it's just, it definitely messes with you for sure. That's why, a lot of people in the comments are just like, oh, like, why do you seem like you're not enthusiastic anymore? What happened to you? It's like, you eventually get chipped down, bro. You eventually do. It's a true thing. I never thought I would, but yeah, you eventually do. It eventually gets to you.
The corporations, man! This dude is sad. He's kind of like Kylo Ren. You see the anger, the hate, and the suffering? but he won't join the dark side. He's torn between the light and darkness. He's definitely not original trilogy Luke Skywalker, who took on an empire. Jar Jar Binks has more balls than Star Wars theory. He's such a liar, too, and a complainer.
Excited for something is my own way. Like, I don't have to bend the knee to anything that has, Star Wars slapped on it. That's just not me, man. It's not what I believe in. And as you get to know me more and more through life and through the channel, if I continue the channel, is that's how I roll, dude. I'm not gonna be fake.
Oh, so now he's quitting the channel. That is such bullshit. He's not quitting anything. I will break down this stream even further in the next installment of Star Wars Theory is a Shill.
Yeah, there's some things in the background that have happened, and you get to a point where you just get enough backlash and stuff, and hate from haters and trolls, and sometimes it's just like, God, dude, like, I don't need this.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.